Gerbeegly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Gerbeegly with another episode of Gaming with Gerbeegly, and I'm once again playing another random one-shot from over here on lag.com. This is a game called Sliding Blocks, and in this, we take control of these slidey little blocks, this guy that you see going back and forth on the screen, looking a little bit worried here, and we have to solve some puzzles by making sure that they line up with goals. So I'll show you guys exactly what that's about here in a second. It looks like there's 24 stages that we'll be able to tackle in this game. So I'm very, very excited to be able to do that and hopefully get through all 24 if I'm smart enough, which is debatable on if I'm going to be able to do that. So we'll see here we have a little gamepad that shows us different primary directions. So if you click the direction that you want the block to go in, he'll go that way. And then you see the little goal there in the bottom right corner. You just have to line him up with that, and he goes right in it. And now we got to wait for the next level to load, but it's that simple. It's that simple for now. Soon, the game will get harder because, as is the case with every single puzzle game that I ever play on this site, things are going to get more difficult. So in this one, you'll see here, if I go down, I didn't stop where the goal box is, so it doesn't count as reaching the goal, even though I passed through it. You have to actually get to a position, just like that, where you align directly with the goal box for it to count. Now here we go. This is where things are going to get more complicated, just like I said. Looks like there's two different box guys here, and I don't know if they control... Okay, they do control at the exact same time. So the guy on the left didn't move with that first left arrow click because he was up against the wall, whereas the guy on the right had some space to move over, but now they're both doing that. Oh, one of them laughed, was like, okay, so that's interesting. So what happens if I... All right, so that guy's in place. Will he stay there? Or will... Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I had no idea that this was how it worked. All right, so they were independent from each other, but because they touched, they fused together, and now both of them move at the exact same time while being attached, and we can't, like, detach them from each other now. So, I see. So that now, because they're attached and they're orientated right, they're going to be able to get into that. All right, cool. So if I do this, then they're attached, and I can't break them apart. Okay, crap. Now they're stuck in here, so we have to do that in a different order. So you'll see the guy in the bottom right, he can only go up. So if I go any other direction, this guy who's next to him has free reign on how to move around and everything. But if I hit up, they're both going to fuse together like that, and I'll be able to move them over to the left side. Next level is going to load in here, but that's all it takes apparently. And then they're able to line up and fit through that sort of crack in between those two parts of the level. So this one, same sort of concept. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna move them both over here so that they line up. As soon as they touch, they fuse, and then boom, right in the goal. So I'm learning the mechanics. These are really basic mechanics, but they're ones that will obviously help me get past all these levels. And this is only level 6, and things are already sort of ramping up a little bit, but I am figuring out how to do this pretty well. Now the ones like this, I have to be really careful about, because there's only one block space before we reach the chamber with the goal in it. So, okay, good. I was kind of afraid there. For a second, I thought that just touching each other, they were going to fuse together. But it looks like as long as you don't stop right next to another block, then you're able to make it stick like that. So, or not stick, and just like move right past it. So that's good. So we'll put that guy down there, bring this second guy up, do this, and then boom, just like that. Plenty of space to get to the solution there. And I like that there's not like a limited number of moves or anything like that. You kind of just get to figure it out at your own pace. And if you mess up, there's a big restart button in the upper right of the screen that will allow me to just try again when I fail. Now this is interesting because there's two different colored blocks here, and I'm actually surprised to see that. So there's two different colored goals as well. So if I move that guy up there, he doesn't stick. Okay, so are they stuck together now? Uh-oh, I think they're stuck. All right, so if I do this though, will they be, okay, they're not stuck together. They have to be the same color to stick together. But if you line them up 2 by 2 across in a chamber that's 2 by 2 across, you don't have a lot of options to move them around and everything. So that's what happened that first time. So this one, interesting. So I can get that one to its goal. Ah, there we go. And then move that up, and then they both align with the right colored goals. And it looks like even if you get the right color into a goal, if the other one's not also in its goal, it won't stick there, and you can still keep moving it around like freeform. So that's interesting to know. Again, tiny nuances in the in the way that these mechanics work, but I'm figuring it out, and it's making it a lot easier. Just being able to like mess around sort of like this and figure out why things are the way they are in this game. Okay, so this one, I think we can move it like that, up and then over, boom. All right, nice and simple. And I think at this point, there's very little else I can say to point out like the mechanics in the game. I think it's just gonna be me solving puzzles from this point on, which is really good. All right, so I think those two were opposite from the orientation they should be. So maybe, oh yeah, here we go, right? No, it just I ended up with the same exact thing. I was like, yes, maybe. Okay, here we go. This is where we get cooking. All right, then boom, 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 down, and then now we should be able to hit left. Just put those right in there. We are at the halfway point of the game. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through all 24 levels, guys. This was a lot more challenging than I thought it was going to be. Again, very simple mechanics. Like, all you have to do is move a block, like, in the 4 cardinal directions. But just based on the way that the puzzle pieces move around and stuff, it makes it a lot harder. Like here, this one, we got to make sure that they line up directly, and so that we're both able to go downward and plunk in there. Level 12 was actually easier than level 11, but I'm glad that we're even making any progress at all. But again, I don't think with how challenging this has been so far that I'll be able to actually get through every single level here, but we'll have to find out together. We'll see. Uh-oh, did I just like screw up everything? No, I didn't. Okay, I can still go up. So that's good. That's good to know. So we can get that guy over there. Okay, we can do this. Can we do, nope. Oh no, darn it. Okay. This one's gonna be harder. This one's gonna be harder because, oh man. This one's gonna be much harder. Because I can't seem to get the one block in here. So I can do that, and he's where he needs to be. But as soon as I try to move the other block, this stuff happens. Oh my gosh, this is so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. All right, so we need to get the purple block in there first, I think. And then this one. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I just had to, I was focusing on the wrong block. I was focusing on the wrong block. I should have been focusing on that block on the left the entire time instead of trying to move the other one to accommodate for it. Okay, so this is the original mechanics. I'm a little bit more used to this now. We got the original, oh, crap. Or I'm not. I locked them in place. We're back to locking blocks in place, which is a lot more difficult than it appears. So I think I gotta do it that way first, right? Gotta do it that way first. I can't go up because then that's gonna make like a weird L shape. Oh, now I can go over to the right. Okay, there we go. And now I've locked all 3 in place, gotten all 3 goals filled up at the same time as well. Holy cow, that is so much more of a brain boggle than I thought it was going to be. But this game is really fun so far, I won't lie. Like, this game is like really challenging, but in a way that's like so satisfying, honestly. All right, this one, move it over there. Boom, boom, just like that. Sometimes, just based on the layout, the initial like positions of some of these, I'm able to figure out like what I'm supposed to do just by looking at it right off the bat. Not always the case with these, but sometimes the case. All right, this one is gonna be a little bit more difficult. Oh yeah, I think I already messed it up. All right, so what am I supposed to do here? Oh gosh, all right, I'm gonna restart. I think maybe that was the wrong move. Maybe we gotta link those ones up first. Let's link those ones up first. Yes, and then I can just do this, and then boom. Now the goal became more apparent again because I reevaluated how the initial positions of the blocks were to each other, and that helped me out a lot. So in this one, we got boom, just like that, and then boom, just like that, and then we should be able to just do boom. There we go, level 17 done. But I think, guys, that might be all the time I have. We're gonna give you a preview here. Level 18, we got locking mechanics, and we had 2 different colored blocks right off the bat. So that's actually gonna make it really hard. You guys know me, I gotta try it, but No, okay, I can't figure this out in the amount of time that I have left, so I'm going to leave this here. Those of you with much bigger brains than me, which is probably every single person watching, will be able to figure out level 18 all the way through the 24th level. This game is really fun. This game is incredibly fun. Oh, figured it out at the last second there, but I just had to. I was sitting there, it was distracting me. I was like, I have to finish this. I have to beat this one. So there we go. You guys will be able to beat level 19 all the way through 24 without any spoilers from my video. But this game, again, very simplistic. You just got the 4 directions to move in, but you got some really interesting mechanics at work, and it is very challenging to sort of flip your brain into figuring out, like, what is going on in the game. Very, very fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me play this game, though, and have a lot of fun with it. If you did, please, please, please check this game out over here on lag.com. And as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.